Clive.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I was
So,
expecting Claudio.
yeah, I mean, talk of the town, there's not a tournament that you're not going to see without a little bit of Clive action, but I like to see Hey Broken on the Zafina, someone who's got some specialty tools to go against Clive. And right there off the bat, there is a Clive knowledge answer right there.
Good job indeed picking up off the Clive knowledge, but now we see in heat mode Clive already burnt up, goes for the parry, but no dice there at the wall right now.
Staring game at the power crush, not taking the advantage. I like how RV Cris is changing their timing a little bit, and Prominence doesn't work. Oh no, we got answers.
He just crawled right under there just to watch the whole animation fly out like, yeah, I bet you wish you could hit me right now, couldn't you?
Like a bug, using these plus frames, just frame trapping. You don't want to give, you know, Clive that free space. Put him against the wall and give him a 1-2 pressure string. Here we go, Hey Broken going to town. Zafina looking like the Clive answer.
Oh, maybe, no, I'm not too sure. The Clive answer is, well, Clive himself, as we now see, gets the Hell Sweep on, but didn't believe in the full confirm. Now we're seeing Broken fighting back. Now we're still at the wall right here. Not a whole lot that Hey Broken could do. He's got to hold some blocks for a bit. Just hit, block it out a little bit more. There's a grab attempt, but it's broken, and there's a down 1+2 into the Rage Art.
Pulls out the Spear of Odin and just checks it. Another cutscene for us to watch as Ifrit takes the round. Okay, so I'm noticing Cris really puts on the pressure and stops a lot. He wants to see these panic buttons from Hey Broken, so wonder if that's going to stay in the later rounds or if he's going to finally press.
Well, we're just going to have to keep watching to find out, because right now it's looking like Hey Cris is already in heat. Goes for a low outside of the heat dash, of course, or heat activation rather. And now we're seeing the full combo here at the wall. Not sure how they're going to optimize that, but it doesn't matter. We got pressure. That's what's important.
Our crush goes low, puts it all on that. Oh, didn't capitalize. We just didn't see it coming. Maybe a missed input.
Had to.
Heat charge.
I don't think they wanted that in the slightest bit. And you know what? It's okay. We're still in this. Still in this.
All right, well, you know what? It looked all Hey Broken for about the first round and a half, and suddenly Cris made some adjustments.
Definitely. I think the most crazy, or just not even crazy, just the most interesting adjustments was just pressure, as well as using the right moves, but perfect 7-letter round, and immediately we are moving on into our second game already.
Yeah, that's something that's really weird in my Tekken logic of, like, getting a short knockdown or a heat dash that only gets one follow-up attack, and your answer to that is his slow Hell Sweep as your best damage follow-up. I love that. But, I mean, Clive's been making waves. I know when he first dropped, people were like, he's right down the middle, he's not that good, he's got a lot of drawbacks, but it seems like the more competitive play's gone on and the more people have really lapped with them, I think Clive's moving a lot higher in people's opinions.
He's definitely moving a lot higher. I feel like Clive is at a very good point. He came in at a pretty good time, right? He's not the strongest character in the world, at least in my opinion. I think he's good in certain situations, but he definitely does have to do a lot of work when he's on it. Not just a little bit more offense. Just a tad bit.
And we have Hey Broken changing to what I would consider kind of his normal main, and that's the Claudio action. Hits like a truck, but so does Clive. Let's see this matchup.
Well, we're going to see this matchup immediately with the 1+2 into the heat engager, going for the low and increasing his on Tekken gauge just a little bit more, but there's the hop kick from Broken, and that's what we love to see. Hey, hop kick indeed. Backing off right now. Cris goes in and gets punished for his troubles, and now we're already at the wall.
A little bit of a spacing issue. I wouldn't think too much of it. But Cris, again, this is like a night and day. He sees Claudio on there. He's changed to a completely offensive mentality.
Oh, yeah. The last thing you want to give is Claudio an inch of room, and Broken's Claudio will not let you breathe in the slightest capacity. See right there, Broken trying to fight back, getting away from the wall as much as possible. You've seen a lot of one jabs coming out, but there's the firm. Here's the full combo with the air grab.
I absolutely love that. Just 3-3.
It's so sick. It's so sick. Then the animation itself. Oh! Big fist to the face. Yo, don't you do that to me ever again, is essentially what Clive is telling me.
I love that. Each tick that you add to it just adds one more crunch of the bone in that giant fist.
Oh, at the wall right here. Broken's got to block it out just a tad bit. Goes in. Goes for the law. You saw the parry attempt from Cris.
Yep. Up, sidestep 2-1, guaranteed heat dash follow-up. I don't think he's going to kill with reduction. End of the combo. And Prominence missing by an inch.
Ooh, tried to whip punish that. I got a little scared there for a second. Broken's just patiently watching him at the moment, but gets the heat burst or smash. So interchangeable. And then the sidestep 4 takes round 1 as we go into round 3.
That's the nested mind game I see from all Claudio players. Oh, never mind. We got a Vogue to start that round. Never mind sidestep 4. We just got action.
All hits, no misses, making sure not a single one of these strings or move buttons lands.
So good poke pressure, finally using it in the right correct angles, not going high risk, and just keeping the punishes. Easy heat dash, easy round.
Easy indeed, but I don't think it's easy. You got a 15 win streak Claudia right there, known as RV Cris, giving Hey Broken a run for their money. And Broken is trying to stay true to the name, but with that low and that heat or that wall burst, I don't think that's going to be possible for a couple of seconds. 45 seconds are coming up on the clock right here. Got the knockdown, trying to keep the pressure. Oh, you know what? It happens. That's all I can say. It just happens.
No, the pressure was working out really well, and that could have been 1 mid away from changing to a dominating round. But here we go. Yeah. We got set point round for RV Cris and Claudio Hey Broken changing back to his main, hanging up there, but misses the angle, gets while standing 2 for his troubles. Looks like we're getting the standard Clive combo route.
Both of the names start with a C. It's so hard to remember, but there's the running man punch. Back 2 to go in, goes in and gets more. The Zontensity Gauge filled up. Oh my god, that animation is so cool. I can't.
Also knew that it was going to be a low and absolutely blew it up for it. That gauge will kill from here. But speaking of will kill, you just give. Oh no, never mind.
Whoa, that's not okay.
Curse and saved by the 3-2. Whoa, I almost ate that one.
Picked up just at the last bit with that back 4-2. My god, that's a scary thing to have happen. You mean to tell me you didn't kill Clive? But you didn't kill Clive? Okay.
2-1-2 is one of the swaggiest refloats that you'll see in any combo in Tekken 8, and never mind, we're already back to the same situation. This time going for the down back 2 extension for a little bit of. Oh, we're going for the mate gauge. We're playing for the long run. He didn't actually use it last round. Let's see if he comes back.
Well, we'll have to find out because right now Hey Broken is still at the wall, still eating some damage right there. The dodge is now at level 2. Not gonna spend it, I'm sure, but there's patience. Thought a parry come out, reacted accordingly. There's a DP with Claudio, picks up, and we're gonna be closer and closer to the wall right here with the reflow that you mentioned earlier. And this is pretty good damage. Chooses not to spend it all, but spends that there. The heat smash.
That one's gonna hurt Cris. I saw the crouch, and the second he let go, that low heat smash came in.
It's the usual Tekken tick. It's like, I know you're gonna go low and I'm ready for it. Just like First was ready for that wall rising 2 punish, getting the wall burst off. Still at the wall, still is going all the way in.
That was the coolest way to see that wall burst is with that back 1+2. Yeah. Exploded that with authority.
Oh, for sure. Back 2. Still blocking him in place. The Broken's trying to get away, but you're at the wall. You can't go nowhere. You still gotta hold this.
Down back 4 into down 1, the double.
Man, if I were Clive right now, I'd be wondering why are you not the Final Fantasy boss? Because literally Claudio looks like a Final Fantasy boss character to me, some type of sword. That's all I can think of.
I don't know, he's got Archmage vibes, but you know, it's all 1+2, stuffing it back, taking that frame advantage, and getting a whole lot more. This is in heat, so the full extended combo, and no down, 4-3, not working.
Hey Broken trying to stay alive right now, and it doesn't matter what's not working. What's working right now is the fact that you are alive. Got the health. There's a rage art. Pop off. Yes, sir.
Knocked him off the pole dance, said, no, this is my show. I loved it. I wanted to see it, but arrivederci. Really good job. Hey Broken has turned this around, and now they are on the set point.
Look, the moment Cris got on that pole, the moment Clive got on that pole, Clive was like, no, they give me the money, okay? You do not need none of the money. But I'll tell you what needs to be done right now, and that's Hey Broken's return attempt on the comeback, but 7-letter round after the heat smash, and now we're on final round.
All right, the true final, and yep, there's patience. They worked hard to be in this moment, and suddenly we're seeing no risk and all risk from Cris.
All risk, no reward. Hey, look, Leroy said it best. You're going all out with nothing to show for it, but I think Cris wants to show everything it can. However, the punch right to the jaw immediately switching the tides of battle, but Cris is not giving up. Down 1-2 from Hey Broken. DP whiffs a button.
Oh, that could have been huge, but still a good punish. Things to do in the middle of it. And now the mix for your life. He's gotten out of the wall. He's got a little bit of breathing room. These crouch jabs are making it hard to do anything for Claudio.
Oh, yeah.
And the rage art is
Blocked it though. And well, GG's to Hey Broken. It's going to be Clive and Cris that move onwards tonight.
Yeah, I absolutely love the changes in paces and style of play from Cris.
The video I watched about Zafina, that's why I remember her poking out into my head whenever I think of Zafina from back then to now. It's a really crazy climb.
All right, we got Oni's Riddum going up against Fradin, the Hwaarong Master, probably showing it on the stream, but we are in the action. Some good small Tekken dominance and getting a counter hit from far. Really good Riddum stuff. Going for the guard break, but not quick enough.
And then when you mention small Tekken, that's what Riddum loves to play. Especially with Shaheen, you'll notice a lot of one jab. You notice them trying to lock him in place as much as possible. See right there, after the heat dash, Riddum just chooses to do jabs instead. Safe, quick moves that hit high and mid. Have to guess between smaller choices. There's the punish. Round 1 going over to Riddum.
Yeah, didn't have any heat to dash on that. Unfortunately punishable, and he does not miss those opportunities. And yeah, like you were saying, if there's one thing, I close my eyes and I think about past tournament matches, seeing Riddum down forward wanting me in my dreams is basically
always
the staple.
The moment you see Riddum's name is like, all right, how many times do I gotta press down? How many times I gotta block down forward 1? And looking at Fradin blocking a lot of those right now. See Riddum using it once again. There's that down forward 1. But Fradin decides to go in this time. Now both these players kind of feeling this neutral game right here, but Riddum closer and closer to the wall right now. There's the heat activation of locking them in place. Side walking away from it, doesn't want to be near any further. In my ass, but there's the low. What do we do next?
Well, the small Tekken's not the answer, and Riddum's actually happy with that distance because anything Hwaarong has to do is a big commitment from far. Not going for the guard break, just stepping back, letting him make his own mistakes and capitalizing on it so quickly. But timer is a factor.
5,
it's gonna be a nail biter.
4, 3, 2. Oh, there you're dead. I'm sorry.
Guys,
1 for 1.
If there was maybe another pixel in there, that down smash would work. Down smash. We're not playing that game, but
yo, relax. They're gonna get mad at us.
Well, if there's anyone in the Tekken cast who's got a down smash, it's got to be Hwaarong.
Honestly, true. Definitely a meteor spike of one nonetheless. There's the heat burst or smash trying to lock them in place and Riddum low on the left right now. Look at that gray light that they could come back with right now. Not sure if Fradin's gonna let them have that, but maybe so. Riddum is trying to find something, but stop quickly with the simple 1-2.
Yeah, I think he confused them. That point blank Peacekeeper was amazing. He just made him pause in his pressure.
Sometimes you get hit by those moves and you're like, okay, hold up. I got hit by the biggest move of life. What is the next choice? What do I need to look out for now? Relax. In the heat of battle, you cannot relax. And relaxing is what Riddum's trying to do, but Fradin understands that, which is why we're seeing these solid, quick confirms coming through. Nerichagi, heat dash, Nerichagi again. Good duck from Riddum, however. There's a slide. Just block. Oh, more shot life right here for Riddum.
Oh no!
He tanked it this time, yes!
Yeah,
Slide
I
on him.
can tell you right now, the difference in this match is Fradin's timing. Every time Fradin has stayed at an immediate timing, Riddum has felt comfortable, has ducked a lot of moves, but as soon as that slight hesitation comes, that sidewalk with no buttons, and then a press, Fradin has frazzled Riddum's timing. He just needs to keep working on keeping it off beat, but now Riddum is going in. You can't change your timing if you have to block.
You have to hold all of this, but Fradin says, nah, I'm not holding none of that. I'm trying to get my turn back. This is affirmative action 8, and I want my turn back, sir. There's a low coming out. There's another low coming out and adding more damage to Riddum's unfortunate mental stack. Neutral here right there. Trying to go in. Not sure what to do. Down 4-2. Oh, interesting exchange right there. Good blocks, but didn't react on time. But there's the float, and Riddum takes it. Don't you drop it.
I was afraid to say a word, and I'm glad you carried it through with the caveat. That is just game 1. I feel like this is only going to get tighter.
It will. Look, Riddum is on the screen, okay? Every time I've seen Riddum's name pop up, I'm in for a good time. You're in for a good time, my asthma. There should be no reason why Riddum's not getting these confirms and these dubs left and right. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the Riddum try, everything. Part of his rhythm, as a matter of fact. Riddum, same thing. Guess you could say.
Knowing the step, using the basic quick steps and crouch, trying to just cover options. Wants to see what Fradin's going to put out for buttons. But you know, you're going to lose a lot of life until this happens, and there's the guard break we're afraid of.
And you notice Fradin's a little bit more on the defensive this time around. After that last offensive round from Riddum, now you see Fradin a little bit more defensive. There's the heat smash coming out to play once again, but the sidewalk on the torpedo kick from Fradin, and Riddum is on another tear, it seems here, or will Fradin stop it?
And you're right, especially in a closeout situation with a fierce, you know, top 10 competitor at EVO like Riddum. If there needs to be a closeout round, he can change his gameplay into an all-out style, just like you're seeing now, putting a whole lot more pressure and comfortable swinging. And now, just go ahead, I'll run that heat out.
Run it all the way out. Run it all the way out.
Right there. He activated before him, and he's still
in
the base.
Riddum has such good defense that it feels like Fradin is not sure how exactly to open them up without doing something crazy, but there's the upper hand punch. I can't really remember the exact move. It was like back two. I'm mistaken on Huarang.
Sure. Yeah, in our local scene, we looked at everyone's defense stat, and the highest number we could find was 89. Rice power break, and I looked at Riddum's, and you know that's in the upper 90s.
Always. Riddum's overall has got to be like at a 95 or something.
There's the first just hop kick of the match for Riddum, and again, perfectly placed. Down forward one, looking for more pressure, and the low heat smash. You don't see it too often, but that's why you see it come out clutch.
Yeah, it's really sneaky too. Like, what do you do about it? But there's the counter hit. Gonna go for the full combo to get the wall, of course. Not gonna drop it any earlier. Why would you? Nice, look him in place, but there's a slot coming out to play. Oh, this is huge. Could be huge. Maybe not.
Wants to see a duck. Wants to put that pressure out, but the Peacekeeper keeps the dream alive for Fradin, and this is going to be huge damage. Can we make that wall? We were one away.
Just one more away. You know, and it's crazy because that combo is so cool on Huarang, man. That combo's so cool. Blocking it out, breaks the grab. Good job on that break, by the way. And look at Riddum trying to open him up every step of the way. Both players swinging for the fence right now. There was a dig jab. There's a spear from above. Down 4-3.
What an interruption.
In seconds.
Cancel that Flamingo.
7, 6. Rage Art. That's all you need to do. Okay, good job. Fradin staying alive, adding one more point to the score up top of the health bars with a solid placed axe kick. You're pissing them off.
Yeah, when you rage art, you have all the time to think about your strategy, how you're going to change up. Expect the game styles to change up here. This is big for Fradin.
Yeah, I think this is definitely big, but it could also be big for Riddum because, you know, Riddum has been setting the tone of the pace whenever they're on defense or offense, and this is about to get started. Speaking of offense, Riddum sidestepping around, wanting Fradin to make mistakes, and there's the one mistake that they were looking for, maybe.
Yeah, Riddum wants to see a panic button from Fradin, and Fradin is just keeping pace perfectly. Just framed skyrocket in the middle of this pressure.
Oh, middle of pressure, 30 seconds left on the clock. There was a slide. Both traded. Interesting choice, but there's the plasma sword. Not gonna spin Rage Hard. Keep that. Oh!
That was crazy.
That was good. Nah, that was really good. That was super good.
With a diagonal wall interaction, knowing that it's gonna fall out early, doesn't go for the quick Rage Art, and then gets the unscaled follow-up on the ground. All perfect decisions to close that out. What a great job from Fradin. We're getting into game 3 now.
Already double Luigiing it out. Both players 1-1, of course, if I'm not mistaken. They've been fighting hard right there. But there's a heat engager, and we're about to get started. Party time has been activated. After a couple hits, Fradin is lower and lower on the life bars here. But now they're trying to fight back. Goes for a low, goes for another low, and Riddum's been getting caught by that a lot these past couple of games. It's just been catching him off guard, but I think Fradin is utilizing it in ways that Riddum's momentum will be stopping.
Makes a lot of sense, and yeah, just the running to pressure. You know, it's so scary on heat activation. You want to duck, and that's all Riddum has done is made Fradin duck in the key situations that matter.
And what's gonna matter right here is what's gonna happen after this at the wall. Now, Riddum's
traded in Hwoarang's favor by a literal frame. Otherwise, it would have been a counter hit launcher for Riddum.
Well, at least he didn't get hit. That's what I like to think of.
These ducks are unreal.
They're really good. There's a slide. Try to go for the get up.
Interrupts the string, doesn't even want to deal with it, and the jumping pressure keeps the dream alive.
Yep, there's another mid kick to the gut right there earlier. Another mid kick, but there's the up. Oh my god, I do not know what it's called. I can't remember the name of it. I labbed that out, and that's the part that makes me upset. Good pressure. Look at this. Look at Fradin putting Riddum on the ropes right here. Gets the float, but didn't fully believe in that confirming.
Free heat dash. We want pressure. We want lockdown. No side steps in the house.
I wish you would move away from me.
Ooh.
Good punish. Yes, sir, Fradin. KO. Look at Fradin popping off of that, man. I know they got that momentum on deck right now. But there's a down 4-1s a little bit earlier. Still tried and true. Coming through in Riddum's game plan. Blocks a low, but you press. Why were you pressing there, Fradin? No.
I mean, I got clipped by that one time too many at Evo, but we all, even the best of us, get it.
Yeah.
But here's the pressure. Awkward sidewall, saving so many lives here. The step and a big hop kick to lead. This isn't going to kill. Are we going to set something up here? Yes, we are.
He's setting a lot up right now. Setting up that heat dash to go right into another spear from above. And Shaheen is on set point. Fradin on set point. Both players. Who's going to go further tonight? Will it be Riddum? Let's see. They're on the prowl already. Locking them in place. Ooh. Cancels it. Ooh. I don't think they wanted that. You think they wanted that miasma?
No. But once you see him stepping, you know you're getting hit. Oh, misses the
oh
back
my
three
god!
After the duck, he's been baiting the duck all game.
Oh no way!
No!
This can't be real.
It ended the way it started, with just good small Tekken lockdown, waiting for you to stick a limb out or duck, and that's how Riddum takes it back and shows us there's a difference between getting to a final round and there's a difference between winning that final round. And you know you can always blame the internet, but let me tell you, I am so excited for this match right here. We got my own local 10-0, another Hwoarang action against our own Door. We love it. I love both of these players, and I want to see a good match here.
Well, we're going to be seeing a good match as we start off with a quarter circle 1+2 at the wall. Door is on the way to success, trying to open up a lot of options here. But 10-0, as you said, you're local, fighting back strong, and I want to see something good out of them too. But Door is trying to make it not seem possible at all.
Door's Brian is completely different from a lot of other Brians I see. Just when you think he's looking for that counter hit timing, he just puts his offense off the table, and it works just like that. An orbital off those plus frames. What are you doing pressing?
Well, I don't know why you're pressing in the first place. 1, 2, 4 to get the heat dash and keep your plus frames, but there's a heat activation from 10-0. There's a response from Door, but now you're playing 10-0's game. It's their turn now. Gets to confirm. 2 hits is all they needed, but don't come up on me. 4.
That was not going to wait around for the heat dash setup. The quick dash just absolutely crushes in quickly. Good pressure, but an even better duck.
Oh yeah. And now we're going closer and closer to the wall. One more would have had it at the wall, but the reversal sides have been made. There's a side step. Ooh, a lot is happening.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Good break. Gets a Garrett follow-up. Just barely misses.
Oh, no punish.
One more shot at this. Both players a little bit lower in life, but it's Door who's going to get the confirm. Oh. And there's a petty lobe known as generic down 4, and Door takes game 1 convincingly over 10-0.
All right, I gotta look up the frame data on just generic down 4 with Brian, because that's something I've seen a few different Brian players do, like Revengeance. I've also seen Tone do it. I guess down 4's got some magic. Usually, you know, your default down 3s and 4s are super launchable, but we'll look into that frame data while we got some side time. What'd you see in that match?
What did I see in that match? I feel like I saw, like, as far as how 10-0 was handling Brian, it felt like it's just a lot of offense that they're not used to at first. Because, you know, Door's Brian is not like any other Brian, right? Now, Door started off superly strong, explosive offense, explosive pressure, but 10-0 on the defense. And as we see right here, Door's trying to get something started, but 10-0 immediately stuffs it out with their heat activation of their own. There's the backlash into the 4-4-4. Try to go for the Narichagi running 3, but no dice.
Yeah, Tenno's throw breaks are world class, even for a God of Destruction player, and a really clutch crush. And we got a little bit of dream left. Oh, and the down 3.
No dreams over here. I'm so sorry. They have all been crushed by known as Plasma Sword, because Dora tried to punish that, and Tenno said, no, thank you. Goes at the wall. Here we are. Play your game. Heat activation to stop everything else coming at them, but Tenno trying to keep them locked in place. There's the backlash into the throw, but it's broken. There's a heat smash, and Miasma, if I were Tenno right now, if you were Tenno right now, what do you think is the best choice to do right here?
You have to just get back in there. You have heat, you have pressure, and you know he's got counter hits, but you absolutely have been seeing him put those buttons out before the timing. So get in there, make some offense, make him take the panic button.
And you saw the down 4-4 coming from Tenno right there, but it was blocked, and Dora is going to be trying to use that momentum off the small punishes there. But there's the heat activation earlier. Oh, 4-4-2, Jesus!
Did not care about his life whatsoever.
No, that's a shotgun and a half.
Those throw breaks, I'm telling you. If there's one thing I can count on is this man breaking my one throw out of nowhere.
I'm not getting thrown, man. I don't think they even need a Kit Kat ball for that one. Good job trying to get something started there. Tenno doing a wonderful job. But there's the orbital and it's beaten out. Ooh, good punish from Dora. Was that actually a punish? How minus his plasma sword?
Oh, I saw buttons, I saw a mock punch, and I saw a free conversion off the hit confirm. Tenno keeping the dream alive. We are on final round, but again, Dora is up one convincing set on Tenno.
And that down
throw breaks.
Careful. Good block on the low, but no punish.
Oh, we both
starts their heat first.
That leads to a guaranteed launch in heat. We're going to capitalize on this. We got the end of the wall carry. No, but we get the side change hit and the free heat smash off the activation. I don't care if you pressed or canceled. That's mine. Tenno ties it up with their adjustments. What was the secret there?
The secret, I think it might have just been, as you saw earlier, Dora tried to start their heat activation, right? It was activating, but it was immediately caught by the low, and I think Dora just might have gotten a little bit tongue twisted there for a moment, which allowed Tenno to come back strong. As you see here, Tenno a little bit low on the life right now, was trying to take it slow, trying to make Dora play their game. However, Dora is understanding that Tenno wants that to happen. There's a 4-4-2, and they're not letting anything else happen.
That mock punch went through him and his entire family line. That one hurt the soul.
Yo, the bloodline would not be accepting this.
That was something so hard the Soul Society felt that. Oh no, here
we
go.
Oh goodness, Ichigo, please. At the wall, here we go, starting it off. There's a get-up kick. You press, and it catches everybody at least once.
It's rare you see that, but again, this is the layer that we're at in this kind of match. And also, these are masters of optimization, especially in a small place like an arena. You're always going to get a wall carry. So these combos are going to be huge, and no text on the first throw from Tenno. Uh-oh, that one's going to hurt.
Now Dora has to think about when is that throw going to come out? That's simply what it is. You see a whiff button right there. Ooh, didn't believe in a launch right there after blocking down 3-4, but they didn't need it. They got damaged. They're at the wall. They have it perfectly set up with them being enraged. Are we going to see a heat activation from Tenno? Yes, we are. Both players, actually.
Looking like Reina, just crouch into the ground and put it in. What a parry. What's going to happen here? Sidewall interaction ruining it.
Damn you, Arena.
Peacekeeper keeps it alive for Tenno. Back free. Do we got the wall carry?
Yes, we do, but didn't get enough damage for the wall, actually. Back one, locking them in place, but there's a Rage Art.
Ooh. Is this gonna kill?
I don't think that's gonna kill Miasma. I don't think so. He's still alive. Still alive, told you.
What's this mix?
What is the mix? Run up, do something crazy. Oh!
Died on the edge of our seat there right now. Let's go. This is now set point for Tenno. But Dor mock punching his way through all of life's troubles and getting the wall carry, missing the last hit, but still having enough time.
Oh my god, but now we see the heat activation from Tenno right here, but they're at the wall and unfortunately got to eat just a little bit more damage for their issues. Locking them in with back one. Good job on the 3+4. There's the punish. Goodness, Christ, he's at the wall. Look at the red building up immediately, taken back. The
all that
sword.
health back. All that health back. Heat
God.
dash. More pressure. And no throw break. And it mattered more than anything else. Well, I can already tell you, normally I'm looking to toss up, and Tenno takes that 2-1. But a great job by Door.
You're still gonna have to play this. You're gonna have to play this out.
Yeah, this is our winners semifinal, as I'm being told. This is Oni's Riddum, the man who we are past Halloween, but it is scary to look at orange against RV Cris, the Clive takedown that has just become a menace.
He's not gotten a new color since then. That's like the same old. That's like the Naruto of this color, right? That's the Naruto color right here. It's just black and orange. It never fails, and you see it everywhere you go. But what we're seeing right now is a close to dead Riddum. Because look at what's happening here. All this red.
Yeah, didn't believe in taking the rest of that health sweep. Just wanted the quick damage. And missing on the side of the tech. Just taking the easy punish. Really good round.
I think that was a very good round for Cris, of course. But let's see if Riddum can quickly use some of that small Tekken knowledge and make Cris block and hold a lot of what Riddum enjoys doing. Making you guess for your life.
Well, the sidestep 2, you can confirm it really late, but just not seeing the action there. Good pressure, letting him get the full charge. Yeah, that was what we saw with Tenno's match as well as Riddum. You could be a seasoned veteran Tekken player, and sometimes we all just get hit by a full charge attack.
It'd be like that. It's always something that I've thought about. You see a very slow move compared to a very fast move, and you will get caught lacking just like Riddum did on the get up, and Cris is making their name very well known in tonight's bracket here, sitting on 2-0.
Smash, looking like my June.
They took some tips, I guess. They learned something or two.
Oh. Yeah, these seem like perfect placements of a panic button against a seasoned veteran. It's beautiful.
It's nice to see that these seasoned veterans are just, on top of their game, or at least just trying to make something happen for themselves. One more shot at the wall. You're in the corner technically, but now Riddum's trying to fight out. Good break on the throw. Yes, I agree wholeheartedly with that power crush right there. And you want your turn back, but Cris ducked the guard crush, and there's a rage art. He blocked it though. I knew it.
Yeah, I'm curious what the thought was there. It's very rare that you see Riddum just pop out a rage art. Again, when he did it twice in his previous match, they were seeing buttons, and it was one time an issue of health, the other time was a great punish. Yeah, I'm curious what they saw there in pulling that rage art. Just an uncharacteristic rip, but we don't have time to think about it. We're already in game 2.
And these games will be going by quick as possible. Look at how long that reach. Even Riddum was like, I'm not taking any risk, like trying to punish you on that one. There's the combo, all for the guard crush. Good job. And I don't even think it was a guard crush. I think it was just I forget the input. Charge 1. Charge 1. We have charge moves in Tekken, man. That throws me off sometimes when you think about it. I'm not prepared for charge moves.
Yeah, back when 7 was new, I had a friend who literally picked up Shaheen just because of that. And they're like, great, I get to play Guile.
That's a good...
There are sonic booms unless you become the sword,
Right. Oh, just a little bit off axis. Riddum didn't even realize.
Alright, that's lab tech for me. I'm keeping that one in.
Oh, yeah. There's the heat engage.
Yep, wants him to duck. There's the mind game that we've set.
Good combo, and look at this Clive combo every time. Doesn't get old, still fresh in your minds too. At the wall. And Cris choosing not to fill up the Zantetsuken gauge off of certain combos or certain knockdowns.
Yeah, I think he was going to float to the wall, which would have been extra hits, but then as soon as he splat against it, he knew that he had lost his combo, basically.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, actually. And you don't want to just drop your combo thinking you had it, right? That's the bane of your existence.
Especially because a lot of characters use a high-risk move against the wall. If he would have swung and it would have fell to the ground, he would have been open for a launch.
That would have been pretty, but what's also not pretty is the fact that Riddum has their back to the wall with an angry Cris, popping the heat, breaking the throw, Zantetsuken at level 2. No punish on that, however, just a little bit too far, maybe. Good option from Riddum.
Knew to punish it, knew to break his guard, and knew to snap his neck. What a clutch round from Riddum.
And you're seeing a lot of patience coming out of Riddum this time. Small things that are happening, small movement choices, small places to duck at. even when they feel like they could punish something, they choose not to, because even if they think they could, there's no guarantee that punish will come through for them. But now Cris,
especially when we're talking about an online match, when you're trying to do something with a 1-frame difference, you just never know.
It doesn't work the same way, but what works is that big chop on the parry attempt from Cris. And now we are at the wall with a solid Riddum combo. Never changed. Sexy, saucy. Oh, and he looked.
You quickly fall. Riddum taking it back.
I don't care what series you came from. You are nothing to a Tekken player like me. Nothing to a Tekken character like me.
I don't know. I think Shaheen's motivated by his friends and revenge, and Clive just wants to make some chaos happen.
True. I think Shaheen would be a perfect addition to Final Fantasy 17. With those characteristics alone.
All right, back into the mix. Good pressure, awkward pause, and that's where we talk about timing. Just a slight hesitation, 1+2, counter hits even the best, and got him to duck, leading to the huge blow up. We want meter instead.
Yes, we do. I think meter is very important to have with Clive, because you can let it rip at any given moment, but Riddum doesn't want that to happen. As we see Cris sitting on 3 bars of the Zontetsuken at the top right there. And that's so, dude. That Phoenix 3+4 so plus is so good, it leads into death, because that whole sequence just off of 3+4. Riddum had the respect.
It is slower in the frames. I think it's close to 30, so you have time to jab it out or challenge it, but I mean, easier said than done.
Oh yeah, like I said earlier, it's one of those where you see a fast move, you react and you block accordingly. You see a very slow move, you don't have the reactions immediately. And if you do, well, you were just very, very ready. Speaking of very, very ready, the red is very ready to be seeping onto Riddum's clothes right here. Rage is activated, the aura is there. We're seeing him fight back.
There's that string, this time not finishing it, didn't want to learn. And wow.
Oh no, they're still alive, they're still alive. Ah, down. Dragunov special going for a down 2. Or in class case, I think that's down 1.
Down 1.
Okay. The moves are so flashy. I hadn't even gotten enough time to look at this character's moves again.
I didn't see what hands it was because I was watching the pole dance show right before it. +7.
Hey, careful. We're on stream here.
Huge wall splat. Decides to go away from it. I think it's so cool that Shaheen's best wall damage combo is to knock them away from the wall.
That's very great for Shaheen, at least. Every other character I can't speak of for sure. We can speak about the one Jazz taking it. Round 4, starting us off. And what are these adjustments that Riddum's making to keep Cris away from taking the next game?
Yeah, the conditioning has changed because Cris has really just with no rhyme or reason, committed or not committed to the duck, he just absolutely wants to live and die by the sword, quite literally.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people that would rather live or die by the sword. I think they would pick the die option first because they don't care about the living part. You see more damage being applied to Cris at the wall, but the reversal situation. Back turn incident.
Hell sweep to take the damage. Trying to poke after a whiff. Getting the block. These blocks on slides have been insane.
Side wall incident. Corner incident is about to happen. Good duck with the dick jab to interrupt a little bit. One Jazz. Look at Riddum taking it slow. And just like that, because he took it slow, landed the perfect move, they are in final round.
If you play back any of these matches, you will learn a lot, but one thing about this specific match we are learning is the flash ducks. These flash ducks are so quick and so reactive, and to do the right punish when they see the right thing. It's crazy.
And now we're seeing a couple more low attempts coming out, low pokes coming out of Riddum here as Cris tries to fight back. Still choosing to respect that Phoenix 3+4, but it's all good earlier. Oh, there's another low coming out. Oh, at the wall, you ducked, and I think you're dead off of this, buddy. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Jesus. That beam. That's a pretty meaty beam, I gotta say. Clive's effects are very hard hitting. You want to talk about impact. That's the impact.
It comes from what really, really hurts is the simplicity of it. You launch someone with Clive, just quite literally 3-3-2 is the entire combo, and you're doing the same exact damage as someone who carries you across the wall, heat activates, carries you with another back hit, and finishes with a stance charge, and somehow it does the same amount of damage as becoming a literal effing dragon.
Yeah, a literal effing dragon indeed, I gotta say. This dragon's blowing out a lot of fire too on top of it. Actually, not even just fire, like wind, electricity. It's got a little bit of metal in there. Yeah, this is pretty crazy dragon.
Ooh, we're changing to, you know, arguably some of folks' favorite stage, especially
this is my favorite stage.
We're in the seaside of Dub Bangers Resort. A little bit of slide, the timing change. No Lydias in this action, just all jabs.
Even though it is Lydia's stage, all jabs. Nah, there's the poke, big poke and spear. Now we're at the wall, but there's heat activation. Both players turned up the heat immediately. PS3+4 earlier. Small patience. Look at the timing. Gotta block it out. Uh-oh. Good, well played. Wall rising one. We're at the wall, and I know this is gonna hurt for damn sure.
Oh, is it gonna do damage? Yes.
I thought it wasn't. I really thought it wasn't.
There's reduction, and it just seems like a weak little kick. Now I need to know how much damage that does.
That probably does like maybe 10, and that's the sad part.
Oh.
Good shots. Breaking the guard again. That's the second time. Don't do it again. Try to go for it. We saw it duck though. Cris knew. Locking in place with down one, and then the down for one again. Classic Riddum moves, classic Riddum tactics, classic Riddum entirely.
Yeah, Riddum conditioned that guard break for multiple sets, and then got blown up the first time he tried it, but he stayed committed to it, and then got it 3 times.
And speaking of 3 times, that's the wall rising one for the second time. And earlier, you saw, oh my god, this combo's really dope. Oh
I think it was gonna kill.
No, just barely. Now it kills because they got up wrong.
Sidewall was the only thing that saved him there. It was still not enough.
No. I wanted to point out, you did see Riddum earlier do a lot of slides at that round, right? Saw a lot of slide attempts, lots of lows, and they try to end it up with a hot kick. They think they might have conditioned Cris enough, but it's going to take a little bit more than that.
Yeah, but I got to give Cris credit. They blocked every single slide. I wish I could get one in a match.
Slides are not the easiest things to perform, but not the easiest things to land because everybody's looking out for a low at some point. That's probably why everybody ducks a lot.
I really have to take notes. This down back 2 charge is even pausing great players like Riddum, so there is some huge value. But we saw how linear it was. You can step it pretty easily, but
even with like the smallest of taps, it'll break. And Riddum understands that, and they're going in wholeheartedly, taking advantage of Chris's patience and defense.
I'm getting a feeling that Riddum is starting to get into his head.
Oh yeah,
just
he is.
Like that.
Respecting the 3+4 out of Phoenix.
Yeah, you
goes
can
for a
pull
low.
dance all you want. He wants to see the show because he's putting on the real event right now. Go ahead.
Look at it. Oh, I think Cris is in Riddum's head. Look at how many times they did that. But Riddum's trying to fight back strong. A couple low attempts, reversing the situation in the ties of battle with that slide right there. Going in. 1, 2, 4s. Lock him in place. Goes for a low and is punished. Both players at the last break of despair right here, and it's Riddum that takes this round once again for round 3. And I think we are sitting on maybe set point?
It is set point, but I just 5 pole dances in a row into 7 lows from Riddum. There is something in his head or something to prove in this set right now. Counter hit, huge. Win for the slide.
Are you serious? That didn't even...
This is not what I see from Riddum. This is not what I expect, and this is why it's unblockable, because you just don't see it.
Yep. This is a very wacky game, alright? I was not expecting to get into any of this entirely. Now we see Riddum logging in with the running 2 and the heat smash, goes for the orbital, and it's safe, buddy, but there's a low parry, and Riddum, you just need to do Rage Art. There you go.
That is guaranteed damage, and especially with that much health loss, it is a 3-0 as Riddum turned on the online play and dominated RV Cris to close out that final set. And, you know, like we said before, It was just a different player in that very last game. A completely different analysis. Once you've worked an entire 4 games of conditioning, crazy Nina action on the side against Code Red's main, the good Steve action with the even better red fit. Look at those boas. A little bit Tifa action.
Tifa versus Steve? Okay, this is or Nina versus Steve, rather. This is lore battle.
No, it's Tifa. You know, in the matchup, I like Tifa.
Okay, fair enough. I'll pick Tifa for you, friend. I'll pick Tifa for you, girl.
Well, it all just like Tekken and you're gambling with your 50-50, she lives and dies by the roulette.
Hey, that dolphin blow go crazy. Breaking the throw.
Hotsugeki. No, wrong game.
No, hey, cut that out.
And what a scoop on the very end of that pixel. You know we got Optimum down back 2, even with the movement, even with the wall carry, we're not done.
No, we are not done. Look at how Nina is just going in, gets the counter hit, low slide in, and taking home round 1 convincingly and dominantly, as Tifa Lockhart herself would do if she were in the game.
Nina players every game show me a brand new Nina combo, and Sid just showed me 2 in 1 round. That was crazy.
I feel like Nina players are always crafting up something. Just like that blonde ball was crafting to be very deadly on hit there, and allowing Sid trying to do a whole lot more at the wall, but you can't get too much. Aside from the knockdown.
For pressure, no panic buttons, just lockdown. Nina is rude.
Oh, but that was very rude, punishing. At the wall, here we go. Make it hurt, Code Red. Gatling blow. No Epo. Full pressure. You got caught ducking. And I think that's dead. Yes, it is. I had to say think because I don't know if there was going to be a rage art attempt or if it was going to drop and it was that sidewall. You know, you can never know. Tekken is a very 3D game, as I like to say.
Yeah, call Takamura because the misstep was the only thing that saved Code Red against the wall there. Really good movement and speed everywhere you want them.
Steve has now gotten the upper hand, taking a couple of tricks from their mother, of course, because there's a lot of pressure going on right now. I think that's something that both of these characters have in common. Even outside of like gameplay, lore-wise, these two are aggressive and don't care. Oh, stepping on the toe on the phones?
Dirty boxing, showing it clean.
Oh my goodness, Balrog could have learned a thing or two. Actually, Steve learned from Balrog. Good whip punish with the Lionheart too. Dunk.
Yep. Oh, we want full extensions. Popping the
Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, at the wall. Goodness. Oh my god. Get up. No. Careful. Don't duck. Just block it out. Citron doesn't have to do a whole lot. Just watch patiently and get away. There you go. Citron did the right option there, but unfortunately, you're still holding Steve pressure. You're still holding Steve buttons is what I would have said if that heat activation didn't exist.
Wow, what a block. Just missing it by a frame on the startup. Yeah, as soon as that heat was activated, it was health to gain back, but Code Red knowing it, just needing that poke to stop the pressure, stop the blocking to get the health back. Really great change of pace there from Code Red, but that blocking against the wall was so good from Sid, it just didn't work out by 1 pixel.
And Sid's defense levels, honestly, it's gotta be on the same level as Riddum's if you're fighting someone like that. Someone put it to me like this: you could block at Marvel 3, you can block at any game. Now, I don't know if Sid plays Marvel 3, but if they did, I'm sure they'd be a block god.
I feel like Sid would be a Nova player. That's just my feel.
Hey, how you like that? You like that? I don't like that. I don't like this threat. I don't like what's gonna happen in the next couple of seconds. Good duck on the guard crush from Steve. And once again, we see Citron getting the first round, but will Code Red take it from the victory? Oh my goodness, words. Will they take it from
Hayashida step around every punch in that string? That was crazy.
There's so much that's happening right now. There's so much high level now from both these Tekken God and God Destruction players everywhere. You're finished. My asthma girl, I don't think we're finished.
Oh no, we're absolutely not. Code Red looked to swing big. Down
Did you think they were gonna confirm off of that? The whole off of that? Like, for a full combo? I was looking for it. You gotta be honest.
+6 turns into a +17. Let's get in there. The guns leading to a huge wall splat. The spike, extra damage. Get up.
That is no Dante from Devil May Cry. That's 7 gold letters on your screen screaming Tifa Lockhart for victory.
That was a complete change. That was what we saw in the beginning of the first game, but then
Right.
Red started to figure it out, make some moves, but now the lockdown is getting solidified here. And remember, this is a 1-2, so this is last game here.
Yep. Both of these players adjusted really quickly in both of their rounds, and as they sit here on the final set of the night for these two players on the loser side here. Code Red a little bit, actually both players even on the life bars, but it's Code Red that's looking to dwindle it down further. Good block, but no punish.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Just absolute. Whoa, in the back one. It's launch punish, but that's why we take those risks when it matters. We drop our combos, and Heat saves the day, and now we got a dead even match. Here's the Heat dash. Good
There's
pressure.
the raid.
Good block.
There's
Oh,
the punch.
no, this is not going to kill. It's her turn. No,
One
pop
jab.
in the jaw.
Steve, you don't hit women. You don't do that. It's not cool, man. Size. There he goes.
Sidestep 4 is doing real good work. Looking for a launcher. That's safe, too.
Another sidestep
hell
low.
sweep. Absolutely not.
It's not going to work out as we sit here at the wall, trying to bait out something with the sway right there, but not going to get that out of Sid.
Odd choices. Sonic Fang back one, going in, getting hell sweeped again, not afraid to rip it. That's truly scary.
Kicking him in the head with those down back threes there from Nina a little bit earlier. Trying to add some more damage onto their plate there.
Oh no!
Oh! I don't think anybody was prepared for that one. I don't think we prepared for that one either.
What is going on?
What? How did? Huh? Oh! There's a low parry earlier, and round 2 goes over to Code Red with 11 seconds left on the timer.
It is 2-0, set point for Code Red, and somehow it just doesn't feel that way.
It does not. I think that was good. I think that could have been Citron's round, but Code Red just took victory from their feet.
Oh, the mix-up in clench. Getting it right that time. Still doing the forward 3 after seeing the charge up. Oh no, getting the confirm and not taking the launch off it.
They're blocking it out. They're low on a life. One more shot down. 1-2. And that is going to be Code Red's victory over Citron. Moving forward to go fight Hey Broken Moveless. I think a lot of people tend to sleep on that sometimes. Mirror for mirror.
Alright, what's going to happen here? Both big swing. Tenno loves the quick rise, and that capitalizes into a full float juggle. Doesn't get the full carry, though.
Just Frame Skyrocket came out a little bit earlier, and Tenno tried to make some uses with momentum there, but lower and lower as the life bar goes. There's a broken throw, and like you said earlier in the last Tenno match, they will break every single throw knowing. And since this is a war rank matchup, we're going to be seeing a lot of those broken throws, if not none at all.
Yeah, I have not seen Fradin's throw techs, but you gotta think they're just as good as Tenno's. The down forward 2 pop, I know that string.
Yep. Nice 4 threes coming
One
through.
break.
Oh,
Again,
good.
The string.
While rising 2-3 to punish that was a really good choice right there.
Oh,
there's
the
a throw.
throw.
That's one broken throw Tenno didn't break. All right, that's one. Everybody gets one. Down 4-1-4, taking home game or round 2 to go into round 3. Fradin looking very dominant right here, actually over in the Huarang mirror. There's the down 3-4s once again. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah, it's curious too. Oh, the piece.
Peacekeeper. No home. Not home lander. Is it home lander? I don't know. I'm thinking John Cena.
Oh, nose to duck. The last hit not gonna work. And again, like it's a thing of when you have a mirror, some people look forward to it. Some people think it's the worst thing in the world. And you are just seeing a adjustment after adjustment. I think that was 4 different duck strings into a quick punish and a challenge on a neutral frame with a down forward 2. Fradin knows this matchup. Tenno knows this matchup. But can you do what you do when your opponent knows all your moves?
Well, that's exactly why looking at a mirror is one of the best things about Tekken, as well as like a sort of like regular life thing. You look in a mirror, you see all your imperfections, you see, you know, all these things that you could be, that you want to be. But because you're not them, you have to make your own. And that's what Tenno's going to do in this next match here. Already on the offensive, 2 just frame skyrockets, but Fradin immediately responding back in kind with a heat engager to start us off. There's the heat from Tenno.
Only takes the low.
And they're about to take a whole combo on top of that. Knockdown. good patience to stay grounded. Because if they'd have gotten up, they would have had to hold a raw running nitty.
Orbital carrying through. This is gonna be big.
It could have been big.
Rage Art just does it again. Tracking. That man's on one leg and still tracked to the side.
And Peg Leg Pete out here putting in works with the Peacekeeper. There's the lows, another low coming out, but there's a sidestep off to down 4-2. Now we're gonna see another spike here because you're not at the wall. You can't really go for full wall carry. Yep, I respect that decision. There's the low.
Quick rise again, good step, but that tracking is just as awful as Jin's. It's gonna hunt you down, and that's 2 throws when it matters. You know the mental stack is affected right now.
Oh yeah, definitely affected because look at how low the life bar is. Tenno's gotta play out of their mind right now if they can even get a singular chance to go in. 1, 2, 3 to keep them checked and in place. Gets the launch off of the strings, baby, you're dead.
Sponsored by Nike, just do it. That's a setup I've seen Tenno do time and time again. Fearless, +3, I don't care. Eat this back 3. Huge clutch, and it's going to change the momentum.
Yep, that's definitely a big momentum lead for Ten right there. Playing out of their minds too as well. Good block on the low. Didn't believe for a launch, and I guess that was the better choice. You don't want to risk that. Backlash. Just barely ducked. Trying to get in the duck mid at some point.
He's definitely fuzzing in between. There's edge. Woohoo, never mind. You get kicked in your gut.
Down 4-3 +4 heat dash afterwards.
Oh,
Peacekeeper.
Right back at you.
That's a shotgun, I'm telling you. Oh. Look at how crazy they're playing right now. Super duper close, but a quick low, and Fradin is moving into round 4 with better momentum and a better lead.
Yeah, this is also set point, I believe. That is going to be a huge opportunity for Fradin to set away from this. But if Tenno can win this round, I think it's going to be even crazier. A little bit of a hop in it.
Jesus.
Whoa, never mind. We don't got time to think. Just back 3. Let's go.
Good reaction from Tenno earlier using that heat to lock them and get the full, or get a minier combo than that.
Oh,
there's the heat from Fradin.
Anything else would have gotten launched except for the heat, canceling it, but that leads to an automatic, and heat gets that launch, and Fradin taking it over Tenno.
That's so unfortunate to see. Tenno goes down within their gameplay that it's easy to detect that this is their type of play. This is who they are. But we're about to see what type of people what type of matches it's gonna be between these people. Broken, Code Red, Broken, or Code Broken as we are going to call it.
Yeah, exactly what we saw last time. Just, you know, picking the Zafina, seeing if the knowledge and the trust is there, maybe just using a little bit of the jank. You do have to play different against Zafina, so even if you know how to play against her, you just have to change your mindset playing anybody else.
Oh yeah. And Zafina is one of those characters that where if one small little bit of jank happens, you will be caught off guard and it will ruin your whole momentum. Speaking of momentum, Broken's got it. They back off, giving Code Red a little bit more opportunity to press some buttons and try to lock them in out of their moves, but Gates dash to keep plus frames. Backs off once again. Goes in, breaks the throw, never mind.
Oh, and goes for the low, what you'd expect, but again, that's the layers right there.
There's layers, there's levels to this stuff, man. But my asthma. There's the body.
Oh, dirty box and an inch off.
Just barely. There's a low parry though. Oh. What we thought was going to be a full combo was just leading right into the grab.
Stuffs the heat smash. Does it again. Takes the running dive. Does it a third time. Not going for the low, but showing some scary moves. No hop punch there. And taking the close. I swear you get a full combo off that low. I could be wrong, but I'm only seeing a one-hit follow-up from Broken.
I don't think you've ever been able to combo off of that, and if you have, I would have to see it again. I only remember you getting another like guaranteed hit. That was really about it.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I need to lab Zafina more. I don't play. This character is a little menace. There's a lot of things you cannot be ready for.
The hop, the Superman punch, the carry, the Lionheart 2, everything in.
Mm.
Ooh.
Goes for the grab.
The clench again. All 3 clenches have been broken by Hey Broken. Truing the name, raw heat smash, but here comes the heat pressure. Just a sonic bang. Good block in neutral, but again going for the low, and the down forward one set up, closing Code Red as he moves closer to that first game.
Closer and closer we climb up the ladder. Another broken throw because we are in the Code Broken match. Let's not forget where we are right now.
Oop, good
pause. Oh my god! Snipes from the sky!
Skies, yeah.
Those scoops Haagen-Dazs? I got your response for that one right there a little bit earlier is what Broken's telling you. And all the offense, all the buttons came through, Broken taking it over Code, and now we are on final round territory.
Zafina with those plus frames and stance setup, you have to have the courage. And somehow when she's crawling on the ground, you can hit her high out of that stance. That's crazy.
Zafina's a wonderful character, isn't she? I agree with that.
Good pressure, guaranteed 3-2 there. Good stuff going into
stance. My goodness.
There's the armor. You have to respect it if you don't kill it in the frame.
Just barely getting. Oh, there's a guard crush. One, break the throw. Good.
Down back to guaranteed off that immediate spike. Code Red fought it back, took it down. And you know, something that I remember specifically, Rangchu was asked about Zafina. And the thing that he said is that she has a beautiful job of making everything she does look unsafe while still being safe. And starting the round off with a big launch opportunity.
Yeah, that was definitely. You know what, Rangchu? You're right. You may not know me yet, but you were right about that statement. Because look at how that round started, and look at how the round's about to end.
I would trust your first Tekken World Tour champion of Tekken 8's lifetime. Soon to be more, but a Sonic Fang absolutely changing the pressure there.
4-4-2 afterwards to get a guaranteed extra bit of damage. And there's the back one. You give Steve an inch, he will make sure it becomes a mile. Good job from Code Red there. Pressure applied. There's the heat dash. Wants to keep the extra frames. The regular throw. Perfect for a perfect. Let me show you how we start off.
Yeah, you know, that's something that has worked even on high-level players in my experience. You know, you do a lot of command grab setups, a lot of 1-2 setups, and then you just hit them with the normal.
And no one's ever ready for the normal throw too, right? Even if you sidestep it, it tracks now, so it becomes even more disgusting to deal with. But what's disgusting is the fact that Broken got another perfect. That's 3 in a row for both in terms of rounds.
When Zafina's on, she's on. Otherwise, she looks like in the story mode, dying in the Coliseum. But
yeah,
good armor, and now she's playing the runaway game, only to lock in and go for that hell sweep again. I don't know if you call it a hell sweep, a hell hip.
Hell leg. You can call it anything. We'll figure it out. Names are a little bit hard right now. You know what I'm saying?
That was a great whip punish. Turned it into an armor right on it.
Both players in red right here. No, one player's in red, but the other one is now in red. He is on both ends, and there's the up 4-2. Code Red going for the full combo, making her rage art, and doesn't even need it. I lied.
Well, this is set point for Code Red. But Hey Broken, stuck to the Zafina, feels like he has an answer that Claudio couldn't.
I think so, because honestly, Broken's been doing a very good job at everything the entire match. All the punishment, all the shenanigans. Look at the time right there, trying to get Code Red to crack it just a tad bit. But both these players in the Broken Code match are just, once again, going all in. And it's looking like Broken's trying to take it home. But Code Red's still alive. He's not dead till he's dead. Good punish with the heat smash. I said smash. Burst. Oh!
Didn't get touched. Back one. Guaranteed counter hit. Insane.
Is that gonna whiff? No.
It's gonna hit. It's a knockout, but not completely a knockout because there's gonna be some health there for Hey Broken. So, what is the mix? One touch for your life. Tournament life on the line.
Oh! Oh! No way! Are you serious?
Hammerman showing the paycheck in the mail as Code Red takes it in one, but I was a child. I didn't even know how to play
You only got the memories. You just remember pressing square all the time.
Oh yeah, I was like Big Jaguar. Very, very good.
Yo, Paul Phoenix death fisting, and well, maybe that wasn't a death fist, but that was a cool clash nonetheless.
Burning Fist hits you for 90%. That was worth it. As speaking of Burning Fist, Code Red starting off against Fradin with the pressure.
Burning passion, burning fingers all over the world. Fradin lower and lower on the life, but with the heat engager, gets the gray health back and puts Code Red in a much more unfortunate situation. However, the low parry came for Code Red, and that is exactly why we're seeing the throw. We're seeing the magic happen at hand right here.
Full 2, the hop, making it look like a Tekken 2 combo there.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, just such good pressure. You don't even need these fancy movements, just box.
Nope. Steve players got nothing but buttons, and ladies, let me tell you, those buttons hurt.
That is the round start that we all expect, that we all get hit by. Start round, hop back line, heart 2.
It'd be like that. It evades so much too. It's not something you can just easily try to punish. It's really good. Hate it, love it, either way, it's one of Steve's biggest moves, biggest things that's helped him out.
Alright, taking pressure, keeping it mid, keeping it mid, keeping it mid.
Try to go for a throw there, no dice. Rising 2, 3 punch. There's a low parry, second time in a row for lows. Rage art?
Yep. Especially moving forward in Flamingo stance like that, there's only one way if he's advancing forward and not kicked you yet. Only one way it's going to end, and that's low. Really good awareness by Code Red. And Slow-Mo gets boxed right back. Uh-oh.
I'll show you who to box out first, Boxer Man. Alright, there's... Oh, a couple of hits there. Barely attacking Code Red to give Fradin something more vicious than usual.
Got wind from the moon there. One break, automatics.
Oh, and 7 gold led around. Automatic indeed. On 4. Ready, fight?
Hello, and shoutouts to Firebird. I know 3 different Firebirds with 3 numbers in their name. That's crazy. Got an Azu main, we got a Paul main, and we got a Lei main.
You gotta call one of them Firebrand. That's playing Skyrocket. Speaking of Firebrand, that was fire as hell.
Pause, stop, turn, give him the heal. Love it.
Exactly. At the wall. Gotta block it out, friend. Sorry, you're playing Huarane's game now, Steve. Is it gonna be a back one soon? Maybe not. Lows, pressure, sidesteps, or sidewalks to the perfect. Sorry. Fradin was just
using the avoiding punch there to actually align perfectly. Usually use that as Hwarang to step away, turn around their side, and give them a little bit of a counter punch. That just lined him level. Opposite.
Yeah. It works so well on offense and defense that you gotta be a little bit more ready for it than usual. When I get hit by it, I'm like, alright, so you're gonna use that, now I gotta really try and look where it baited out.
Another good
Didn't use it very often. That was their first time.
Turns just looking to stop the pressure and read the movement on Code Red, but he didn't bite. Really good stuff.
Very good stuff from Code Red right here. But Fradin fights back. Both players in party time, known as the heat mode. But there's the big low out of Fradin. Daddy Chagia locked him in place, safe.
Ooh, Lionheart 2 whiffs.
Oh, okay, cameraman. Okay, Hwarang. Y'all are just working in tandem, aren't you?
You know, it was just an anime moment. It's like, no matter what that move does, it always has to teleport behind you.
Nothing personal, kid. Another back two from Steve or from Hwarang.
Keep doing it. It ain't broke.
No way! Yeah, you got a little too greedy there. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that was an input situation. For example, most people's unblockables are backwards in heat. So if you're moving and then you try and activate heat, you sometimes get an unblockable.
Ah, okay. I see. I didn't even consider that much to go and play. That's my fault. So, but either way, I think it would have been funny if it landed. That's all I can say. 2 broken throws in a row? Oh my god.
Oh! Godlike.
That was sick. No!
Not godlike. No, cancel. I take that one back. Return to sender.
Unfortunately, indeed, but Code Red still has the upper hand here. Still got heat, but sadly, Fradin takes round 2, going into round 3. Poking away with the lows there. That's what you get for pressing. You get smacked down to the ground for Lion's Heart 2.
I Felt like that one was owed on time. You know, he had 2 whiff that looked a little sus. That one was just magic.
That was one of those Lionheart 2s where it's like, I know, all right, and I'm ready.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Heat dash for heat dash, blow for blow. 1, 2. Oh, smash.
Oh. Yeah, Code Red been going for those quick lows and just blew it up with a mid call out there. That was also unsafe normally on block, so huge risk, but again, that changed that round for him.
Yep. And Steve's core circle forward won really good too, right? Honestly, that's Steve's forward smash, if anything. Oh my god, that was well placed.
That was crazy.
He is bleeding out and he needs to dig deeper before it's thrown away. Oh my goodness.
Went for the clench immediately.
Bang. Dirty boxing breaks it.
Huge awkward sidewall interaction. Is this gonna be a changer? Oh no!
Yes, it is! If there's one thing I gotta say about Steve, it does not matter. The moment you are playing Steve, you will guess either high or mid. And a lot of people tend to duck in that situation. So that worked out perfectly for Code Red. Oh my goodness! Okay, one more shot. Good patience, stay grounded there. The Sonic Bang coming through.
Yeah, I was about to say don't die with heat, and then a Sonic Bang erased that.
That sounds like a very cool Sonic move, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about Sonic now.
All right, we are at 1-1 right now, but it's felt like a lifetime. We're gonna get a little bit of a venue change. What do you think is gonna happen in this last round?
Honestly, I think what we're going to be seeing, maybe after a very aggressive final round like that, Fradin is definitely going to start us off strong with some offense, I feel like. But with the scenery change, if we get a different scenery, coming up now is going to be Yakushima, so yeah, it's not going to be the same game. Pseudo infinite like stage where it's very, very large and spacious. Let's see which player has the best movement, neutral, and defense. I think that's what's going to boil down to.
Yeah, I believe both these characters in the right circumstance could carry to the wall, but this is now about a different style of play, opening up the space.
Oh, good launch. And I love that from Code Red. Everyone does not always block and punish the down 3-4 string. They just block the down 3 and just watch the other half happen. Sonic Fang for your troubles.
Nice.
And good duck again. Alright, moving into round 2 here. You saw them go for the Lionheart. You saw it. Good punish. Now locked in place right here. Oh! Crumpled with the back 1. Runs in, goes for the low. One more shot.
Yeah, as time moves on, I just really trust Code Red's adaptability, ability to change his style a lot more. Fradin just plays solid, and then the ducks making the crucial difference, and also capitalizing on these combos. That's the difference. There are a few awkward sidewalls that cost Fradin a few rounds, which would have come in critical here.
Yep. And the fact that your walls are so far away from you, you don't really have a lot of opportunity to like rely on a certain like clutch. You know what I mean?
Oh, wanted to stuff a heat smash or some kind of move.
Wants to stuff something, tries to open them up just a tad bit and manages to do so. Round 4 coming up soon. And Fradin made excellent adjustments there to take that last round. Let's see if they can keep those strong as we get the sidestep down 4-2. Full combo here. Gotta go for a spike.
Even aligned, and again, Code Red's fallen for that frame trap twice now.
Down 4, 3+4. Heat engager, but don't you do it again, I say. Shout out to Foghorn Leghorn.
I like to think about time pausing for a split second as Barung's in the air going, oh fuck, I'm about to get spiked.
This is me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Record scratch. We are in the final round. Now this is where we're gonna see some magic happen. Code Red has been adapting this entire time, but Fradin has turned the offense on.
And is gonna keep it on as well. The stove is hot, and ladies and gentlemen, the heat is on 10. Both players have heat activated. There was a low attempt.
Punish. But good mids. Back to the low. One touch for your life. The line R2 not punished right.
There's a down 3, and Fradin takes it over Code Red to go further into the bracket. Phoenix 3+4 as we go to the Genmaji Temple in the daytime.
This has been kind of the signature venue for this tournament here, but here we are getting into it. Losers, finals, RV, Cris, Fradin. This is going to be an FT3.
Yep, an FT3 as it starts off strongly here with Fradin up on the life bar. Cris is lower and lower, but the heat came out earlier, and you saw Cris try to punish that there with a down back 2-3, but the dice, just evade all of that. Good. No! You punish that! Too slow. That's the first parry attempt we've seen land all day from Cris, or all night. Oh no! Man, Fradin had that round in the bag, but gave it up off of just maybe not a good punish, and just went downhill from there.
I think that was an online Tekken moment, because if that was me, I'd be screaming at my monitor.
I would have to tell look, Maya, I'm gonna have to tell you, put the stick down. Don't throw it, don't toss, don't do anything. Put the controller down.
Alright, jumping in, just wants to keep the pressure up, hold that wall. Here's the Torgal mix.
Torgal mix, there is no mix. It's just death. 2 rounds apiece. Cris, round 3.
Sidestep 2 is absolutely crazy how late you can confirm that hit.
It's disgustingly good. Good throw.
And that's going to be huge for Fradin. If they can land a throw, they're going to keep more coming, just even for the pressure in neutral. What a great comeback to get the perfect 7 shining letters. Shows that Fradin is ready.
Is this going to be the reverse 3-0 that I love seeing the most? Let's find out, as Fradin is still on the defense, but a couple small pokes to try and get something started. However, Cris says, no thank you. You still need to be at the wall. No punish on that?
Alright, I am labbing down back 2 as soon as this tournament is over.
You're gonna have
to. Be able to power crush it. You gotta be able to step it if you see him charging it. There's gotta be better counterplay. Because I've seen all of these seasoned veteran players freeze up at the down back 2.
Maybe, it probably is some of those online shenanigans that I like to say, so it could be, but we'll see afterwards, because what's happening right now is the fact that Fradin was on the defense, and now they're fighting back strong, and this is definitely comeback season, because we are in round 5, final round. Who's gonna take game 1? So, okay, big sidestep 1+2 to start us off.
That was crazy, he ran up on him, and then sidestep 1+2 instantly. That was fearless.
My guy said, I don't give a damn what's happening right now. You are going down. Plus sidestep 1+2 is plus on block. +2. Really strong.
Also, huge frame trap out of forward 2, 1+2. You see Clive spin around, you think it's your turn, and then you immediately eat a huge down hit.
But you're at the wall, and that's the best opportunity for Fradin to make every single bit of this count. You got him right where you want him. Make him crack. Punish that. Yes, sir.
You know, I like that, though. Really good decision from Cris. Again, these quick lows and Hwarang with the stance change into a little bit of a hesitation low. All of that would have gotten blown up by forward 3, which huge crush.
Round 1.
As we step on into the next game here with Fradin sitting up on 1 point after such a wonderful comeback. Let's see if that momentum is still going to stay solid there, as Torgal creates a lot of space for Cris right here to go in.
There we go. Now this is what I would call a typical Hwarang round.
Oh yeah.
Just quick, small poke, keeping on stance, small plus frames to keep on pressing. But a Clive activation ends it. It's my turn, Mom. I want to play on the Xbox. Good stuff on the charge.
Go strength skyrocket. Sorry, it's not punishable. That's why you got down 4-2, buddy. And I think this is death right here, though, because you don't drop these. And I know that's for a fact, because Fradin is now in round 2.
It feels like it's just been different now. Fradin has either figured something out or changed their style of play. Again, full charge down back 2, no challenge, no armor, nothing.
The small adjustments on play on the fly are so quick, you couldn't really point them out unless you go back and watch it. But I know for a fact Fradin's been using those backlashes just a little bit more offensively and trying to keep Cris out of their face. There's the Plasma Sword. You got to get up, Cris.
Huge risk for those wake-up back threes, because if you get up and block that, that's a launch right back. But again, nailing it every time. Even Tenno nailing those. If I see you on the ground for more than a frame, I'm back threeing you. Really good closeout, and this is a huge round for RV Cris, because being down 2-0 from a 3 clean sweep no round round is going to be huge momentum for Fradin.
Oh yeah, and this is versus 3. That was so unfortunate for Cris. I don't even think they were prepared for that. Guaranteed hits, chip damage being applied, but there's the heat activation getting the float. Not a lot of damage, but it's going to be in a very good situation. At the wall, lockdown is the name of the game.
Wants Sentetsu engaged for a big comeback, especially if he's going the distance on these rounds, but he's got him in this one. Great micro dash to the side. Instant heat smash, what we were seeing in the beginning of the tournament.
Yes. There's a low out of the Phoenix there. Another low from the Phoenix there.
Oh, 3 lows.
Fradin was ducking for that ad. He still got hit by the first one, and then the second one was like, okay, I need to look for it. Lower on the health. 10 seconds on the clock.
Oh no!
Well, he ended it at 10 seconds, that's for sure. He ended it at 10 seconds with the grab too. Off, like you said, the one grab and it went to 10. That's how serious that was. That is how serious that was, okay?
I had a friend who doesn't really play Tekken, and they're like, well, I want to do all those purple moves and the just frames. It takes a lot of skill. So run up and do his one throw. Oh, it lights
That's all
up.
you have to
purple.
do.
It's always purple every time. You got it.
Exactly. It's simple and true as we step into the secluded training grounds for the potential final game for Fradin. But let's see if Cris has a little bit of a comeback factor. And I'm not talking X Factor for Marvel. I'm talking comeback factor. Pure, unadulterated fundamentals.
I mean, it feels like when Clive's in heat, like he's got the X Factor activated. He even turns the color of an X Factor character.
True. But with that back two from Fradin, and they're snatching round 1 immediately for a victory.
Yeah, we're seeing just a little bit more of a desperate style offense. And again, Fradin just is happy to play the quick games and pull a back 3 when they need that win button.
Yes, they do. What a wonderful launch from Fradin. Misses the full combo, however, it does not matter. They're still in a good position. And with these walls here, the gameplay changes exponentially. You got wall breaks, you got so much more to worry about. The walls are quicker on the lateral sides, but it does not matter. We're not going to see any of that. Not even a singular wall break has happened yet.
This is set point, and before I could say it, we got Clive in the air, looking from a pro tag to an ant tag. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, not even an anti. This is a jobber right here.
The full dance will save him.
Maybe not, because we're right back where we started.
That one would hurt in my mind. That would stick in my craw. I read you, I stepped you, but the cameraman doing work. Check is in the mail once again. Fradin absolutely solving the Clive equation that so many of us struggle on.
He's Fradin, I need this. My character's kind of trash.
But these are both bracket demons. This is a grand final. It's surely not to disappoint. Riddum and Fradin, let's go. Orbital to start.
And we are on Descent into the Subconscious, which is a very smaller stage. 3 floor breaks for a row, but the first wall break, or the first floor break rather, is not a true floor break. The floor becomes lean. Let's see who gets it first, though. And it might just be Riddum. At the wall already. I already see it coming up. Yes, sir.
Yeah, our local Shaheen Jam just tells us I throw those down forward 2s after a sidestep like a Dragunov main. It's safe, and sometimes you get a free gift in the launcher.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna have to pick up Shaheen at some point. I love Dragunov, but goddamn, Shaheen looks so fun. Oh my goodness, good break on the throw. Fradin is already saying active, but too late on the 1-2-1, and you are now dead.
Love the double surfboard ride.
Surfboard. Shock abroad, dude.
Yeah, but, you know, getting into Shaheen, very fun. It's like a Claudio thing. These are characters with compact move sets that are very easy to learn, difficult to master.
It takes a lot, and I think Riddum maximizes a lot of Shaheen's beautiful, beautiful down 4-1s, right? Lots of one jabs, lots of simple stuff. Maximizes all of that. But the only thing that's being maximized right now is the pressure that Fradin just placed onto Riddum to take round 2, moving it to round 3. And going
100%.
And
you
going
can play
back,
whatever character you want in whatever way you want, but some characters just highlight skills a little bit better, you know, and
yeah,
when they're simple like that, it really just shows your skill as a Tekken player, rather than someone who's putting it in the mix or a gamble or constant 50-50s. Oh, we got those.
oh my goodness.
But just the tight stepping Tekken, it didn't matter what character it was, that was going to be a launch.
Oh yeah. And what's not going to happen right now is Fradin is going to, well, I don't even know what's going to happen right now after all. Actually, look what's happening here. A lot of the flows coming out, there's a down forward 1. Good job
so
from Riddum.
Scary. Once that first sweep hits, you're in a vortex of I don't know which direction's coming next.
Good low parry.
That was to send a message.
Oh yeah. And this combo is to send the message, Jesus. It's like, you got that low parry? Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you understand why you shouldn't do lows on me.
Fradin's patience against the wall pays off so well. And we saw that in other matches that Fradin's had. Just completely poised against the wall until you get popped, splatted. There's a reduction on this floor break. Is it going to be enough? Heat dashes?
I think that is. Oh no, just barely shy from it. A hair's breadth away from death. Riddum's got to do something simple. Look at the steps, trying to get in the crack, and then there's the generic down 1 jab. Also, no.
That was cha-cha right there. That was slide to the right 6 times until the fucking record skipped.
Slide to the front, crisscross.
Let's
All
go. And that is just game 1. Gotta get that venue changed. You know, it's funny, from a lot of players I've interviewed, a lot of them say that they don't like Descent into Subconscious. I hear from a lot of people it's their least favorite stage. I'm the opposite. It's my favorite stage in all of T8.
It's also my least favorite, but I like it only because it encourages you to not be on the defensive for super long until you break the first floor. After the first floor is broken, everything becomes just a little bit more easier. But even then, it's still troublesome. And what's also troublesome is the fact that we are on the Sanctum, and Fradin just got the heat engager.
Yeah, Riddum, very patient, very small Tekken, waiting for things, but for both games, has started huge to start off. Started off orbital the first time, started off with an up kick. And here's the combo. We're going to get this carry. A little bit of an awkward sidewall. No, we got those.
We got those indeed, but Riddum's back is to the wall, and Fradin does not have any other way to escape except for ducking the guard crush that just happened. Good pressure, blocks all over the place. Looks from Riddum, choosing not to launch it because, you know, you don't want to launch mid-string Huarang. That's just too risky.
These players' defense is
Blocking it out.
So good. I would
Oh!
hit 4 times before we got out of that wall.
There was a follow-up to that wall run Shaheen does? What the hell?
Some characters have added properties or completely different than the generic wall jump. I guess Shaheen's got something special.
Shaheen has been given the greatest of buffs, I guess, known to man from 7. Man. You know what? I can't even say he's boring. He's fun. Riddum makes him look very fun. Looking at backing off, neutral being created, tries going with the running 2. Good punish. And look at how Fradin is taking it this time. He's watching Riddum, being patient, just chopping away when they least expect it. And there's the mid to take home round 2 as we go into round 3.
Yeah, once you're at full running range, full screen apart, like, Riddum doesn't have as many tools or entry options like, you know, Huarang has, so he was content to sit back. You can come to me if you want.
Yep. And speaking of coming to them, Riddum is definitely trying to get something started. Good launch on the string, interrupting everything that Fradin was doing. Stays grounded. I like that. But forward 2, 4, 3, and now we are in round 4.
Using the entire string to move him forward to the punish. That was cool.
Honestly, I agree with it too. It was really well placed. You can't hate it. It was really good.
It feels
And
like
he
the
believed.
old Tekken baits of whiffing the move and then doing that move again as a punish.
I remember I spoke with Zilla once, and they were like, hey, when I play Kazuya, I do electric, and then if it whiffs, I do it again, and it works. It's kind of like that.
And before we could even blink and ref, we are already tied up. Fradin quickly with the 3-0. That's got to be a little challenging. Uh-oh, Riddum with a quick rematch. Said, not on this.
I'm not done yet. I'm not down for the count. I got one more in me. Oh, still at the wall. Goodness, that combo never gets old to look at, actually.
Well, let's hope he's got 2 more in him, because this is grand finals. You got to win. And then Fradin's got to win again.
Well, Fradin's also got to have a couple more in him as well. And there's no Red Bulls in that house, I'm sure. One jabs, while running 2. Good one jabs for Fradin to stop everything. And now they're getting that lead back, but I don't think Riddum cares. Learn from Joe Crush. Uh-oh. Not good. Sidewalks, but you're still at the wall. You can't do that. Ooh, one more shot there.
For some reason, it only just crushed down. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been a full conversion. But hey, mental stack, run up, 1 throw. Uh-oh.
And the wall has been activated, so the person who gets that wall on the right side is going to see lots of benefits, combos, setups, anything you can think of. Oh, he got caught lacking.
Making Riddum look like a low-rent Brian Fury with these setups.
Low-rent Brian Fury? That's not paying the bills right here is what he's telling me. While running 2, breaking the wall. This is what's going to pay the bills. A solid combo, and downstairs we go. Double slide.
I would like it if, like, Shaheen won the round with that, and he, like, slides with him all the way down there.
That would be cool. Yo, stop giving... Yo...
Some Dead or Alive stuff where you keep rolling down the hill.
Oh my goodness. I could talk about how many transitions in Dead or Alive were so fun to look at off of certain moves all day, but what we need to discuss right now is the fact that Shaheen just got a solid heat engager, is locking Fradin in place, and small Tekken, well, no longer seen. That was a whiff charge move.
Yeah, and you see how hard it is to punish as he hits the ground. Even the heat activation was too slow of a punish.
It's risky to even try punishing, and it's crazy to say that. Oh, but you got caught ducking, baby, and that is why we all
get caught by the duck end of rounds.
And we are in round 4, as we described. Interesting trade, but it benefits Riddum more. Look at the health lead. 1-2 jabs. You got caught pressing.
1-2-1. You think it's your turn because of the small, compact Tekken and that last hit. Huge counter hit bait.
That is exactly what Riddum likes to do. And it's 1-2-1 is really good on Shaheen, I have to say. Heat smash to take round 4, and we're in final round, round 5.
These are just world's most one-sided fights caught on tape in both directions.
Not even TMZ could record something this crazy.
Armor versus armor, but the armor beats the armor. And then it breaks it.
That's a lot of armor happening right here. This is a lot of charge happening right here. We're at the wall. Big choppers. Big combo at the wall here. Gotta block it out, and there's a low. Riddum takes it 2-1 over Fradin, but we got one more game. For Riddum, Fradin has a couple more to climb.
I am so Street Fighter 4 coded in my brain. I still call Power Crush's armor. I could just never let it go. That was one sentence away from calling it a focus attack. But quick rise, get up, and this is again 2-1. Your grand finals. Riddum up, 1 away from taking it. Fradin needs to win 2 games and reset the bracket again. Scary things to do.
Scary things to do indeed. I also wanted to add that the moment you said armor and focus attack in the same sentence, I got Akuma memories, and I'm gonna need you to not do that to me again. That's PTSD. Tekken 7 Akuma was a menace to society, and speaking of menaces to society, it's Fradin that's trying to be a menace, but the slide comes out, and I think that's more menacing as the double swap takes it.
Yeah, I like that. That's real Shaheen pros. That's some AK status. You know you get the free slap, but instead using it for Oki pressure and extra damage to close out that round. Crazy stuff, leaving damage on the table for more opportunities.
And honestly, it sometimes may be the better choice if you know what the match you're going into is. If that person gets up and does something like that to get the kill, almost. But like I said, using the Oki to not go for Oki, but instead just, you know, create pressure, create something else instead of just getting damage. It's one of those things you gotta keep in mind.
Up the third hit, but didn't launch it, just took a normal punish, but again, really hard to do in pressure, and there's the ripcord. Do not pull in case of emergency, take that damage, and here we go, heat, wall carry, what's gonna happen?
we're at the wall. What's going to happen here is that there's going to be someone that lands a very good heat dash just like that right there. Goes for the throw, but it's broken. And I think Riddum's going to use a heat dash of their own in just a couple of seconds here. But the plasma sword coming from the sheep, ready to be unleashed.
I have stolen so many rounds in that same fashion, because when you look at your opponent's bar and you see there's only a sliver left, you know they're going to do something, whether it's a heat dash or a heat smash, and that makes you throw your aggressive button before them.
Hey, affirmative action 8. While rising punish, goodness. And we are going to the wall. I know we are for a fact because there's the heat activation. Make it hurt, Riddum, make it hurt. Nice, immediately catching up on the life bar already. Catches them lacking. And there's the heat smash. Par for par.
This is tournament point now for Riddum. The Shaheen action. Great pressure. Made you guess twice. Went mid right when it counts. And a psychic hop kick trade.
And look at them decide to not even go for more damage. Look at them, just another slide. That's 3 in a row for sure. Try to go for the double swat, but there's a low parry. And I don't think this is game just yet. Or maybe it could be. But with Riddum on the screen, it might just be. And that is! Riddum takes it.
I need that clip, chat. I need that clip.
I'm gonna need that clip
wonderful. Too. Riddum is your crowned champion of the tournament. What a beautiful one. Every match was spectacular.